In this video, we will be looking some backend frameworks for Node.Js. Actually, in this video, we are considering Node.Js, so that's why we will be looking backend frameworks related to Node.js only. So without wasting the time, let's get started. So before moving ahead, let's first understand what is backend. So the backend actually refers to the server side of the web application. So what is server side? So you can suppose of an example like you are navigating, you are using a Google website and you type some search query in it like what is Taj Mahal, and if you will press enter, your request will go to the internet and internet will process it and it will return some images of Taj Mahal, some text about it. So everything that internet is resolving, like you are making some request from your computer to the internet, and some response is coming from the internet back to your system. The actual response that is generated by a request is handled by the server side development. Actually, the internet or the server is actually resolving your request. So that particular development, which is related to the server, is known as backend. Okay. Backend is actually responsible for managing data, processing requests, communicating with databases. So these are some three main points that backend handles. One is managing data, processing request, and communicating with databases. So these are some basic things that backend do. The backend is not visible to the user and handles the behind the scenes functionality of a web application. Like again, I'm giving an example. Suppose if you find some product on Amazon, you order it, you press place order, and some functionalities go behind, and your order gets placed. So all the behind the scenes things that are happening comes under backend. It is an essential component of web development and ensure a seamless user experience because the irrelevant things are not visible to the users. So that's why things remain so easy and comforting to the user. So that's why it ensures a seamless user experience. So the next thing that we are looking is backend framework. So before initiating, let me tell you what framework is. Framework is a tool that is used to make uh, your software easily with the help of pre-written codes, so that you doesn't waste your time on rewriting that irrelevant code again and again. So that is achieved by using the tool framework that provides you with the functionality of reusing pre-written code. So backend framework provide developers with the structure and the set of tools to streamline the development process, as I already stated. The next thing is backend framework includes features such as database integration, user authentication, security mechanism, and session management. By database integration, you can actually observe that Amazon has a wide variety of products. Actually, those products are stored in some database, and Amazon have user authentication that can be achieved by using the backend. It has some security mechanism like OTP, secure passwords, and it has some session management. Like suppose your authorization will be valid from for 30 days, then again you have to reauthorize. Like suppose if you log in and then login expires after 7 days, then again you have to re-log in. So that thing is known as session management. So these things are handled by the backend. Another thing is it automates some aspects for web development and makes it faster and simpler. As I already told you, the relevant things are hidden from the front user so that things remain easy and comforting to the user. It offers pre-built modules. So this backend framework offers pre-built modules and functions that can be easily integrated into web applications. So these framework provide some pre-written modules, packages, functions that we can actually use that are pre-written by others. So this is the popularity and power that backend framework provides us. Backend framework enables developers to focus on building the core functionality of their applications rather than worrying about underlying infrastructure. So actually this is very important line, and it states that you can actually focus on how things will work, how logic will work, how business logic will execute. And you don't have to worry about how infrastructure will work, how linking, base coding will work. You just have to actually work on logic, and rest things will be handled by the backend framework itself. So these are some powers provided by the backend framework. Also, backend framework facilitates code reuse and modular development. Like it makes it easier to maintain and scale web applications. Backend framework provides a consistent development environment that reduces the risk of errors and inconsistencies. So actually, you use backend framework in some development environments, and while developing, you actually encounter major errors, and you resolve them during the development time. So during the development time, actually you use to resolve various errors itself. Okay, at the time of development itself. So then backend framework offers support for multiple programming languages and technologies, allowing developers to choose the best tools for their needs. What I meant that is, I meant is, backend framework offers multiple programming languages support. Okay. So now let's see some popular backend framework. So one of the popular framework is Express.js and Nest.js. So let's see Express.js at first. So a minimalist web framework that provides a set of features and middlewares for web application and API is Express.js. It is very easy to use and powerful backend framework. Actually, if I give you an example, you can create your own server in just 5 to 6 lines of code. It is that simple by using the help of Express.js framework. It is that easy. You can actually create your backend server in just 5 to 6 lines. It is flexible, easy to use, and widely adopted by Node.js community. As I told you in this video, we are focusing on Node.js. So that's why this is the most popular used framework for backend development. The another important framework is for backend is Nest.js. In frontend, there was Next.js, but in backend there is Nest.js. So Nest.js is a powerful framework that uses TypeScript and provide enterprise level features and scalability. Actually, if you are oriented more towards scalability and power, then you can actually use Nest.js because it uses TypeScript. With the help of TypeScript, you can actually resolve most of the errors during the compile time itself. Nest.js is modular, testable, and built on the top of Express.js. Actually, you can assume that Nest.js is a powerful version of Express.js. Express.js is minimalist web framework. Okay. And Nest.js is its powerful version. And some other backend frameworks are that are widely used. First one is Koa.js. Koa is a lightweight framework that focuses on simplicity and flexibility. If you want to build your backend in simple way with so much functionality and flexibility, then you can actually use Koa.js. But instead of Koa, I would recommend you to use either Express or Nest.js. Koa uses a middleware stack to handle requests and responses, making it easy to add custom functionality. Actually, Koa majorly uses middlewares. So middlewares are nothing but some functions that are automatically invoked while handling the request. So that's why it becomes easier to handle requests and responses and we can actually implement some other functionalities very easily because it uses middleware stack. Other popular framework is Happy.js. Happy.js is a robust, rigid framework designed for building scalable web application services. Actually, if you want to create scalable app, then you can actually go with the Happy.js also. But again speaking, you should try to actually use Nest.js or Express.js instead of these. Happy offers built-in support for input validation, caching, authentication, and more. So these are some built-in functionalities that you get with the help of Happy.js, like caching, authentication, input validation, and more. So this is a thing that you get in bundle with the Happy.js. So now let's see what next we have. Express is considered better than others. Express and Nest.js are both best. Okay, so that's why actually I'm giving a brief of Express only. Express is flexible and minimalistic, which means it does not have extensive collection of unnecessary libraries and packages. Okay, so it has only relevant files and packages. It provides plugins, template code, middlewares, packages, and routing functionality for efficient and faster web development. As I told you, it only have relevant and important things. Actually, for other functionalities, you can use packages and other libraries also. Additionally, the framework allows third-party integration of libraries and features to make customization easier. As I told you, you can use others pre-written codes, packages, or libraries to make your customization easily. Express is known for its powerful performance as it is a framework of Node.js. So as I told you, Express is a powerful because it is very minimalistic and contains only relevant things. Okay, and Express has a large and active community, so that's why you will always get a support and contributions to your development, and you will be updated with the latest changes and trends that are occurring in the backend development. Express is very easy to learn and use, making it a popular choice among developers. As I already told you that if you are beginner, you can make a complete working server in just 5 to 6 lines of code. So by this statement, you can assume how powerful this Express.js is. Okay. It offers a high level of control over the application's architecture and design. Okay. Express have been around for a long time and has proven to be reliable and stable. Express is actually reliable and stable because it has very large active community, okay, that provides a good support. Okay, so in conclusion, let's see what we have. Backend framework play a crucial role in web development by providing developers with the necessary tools and support to handle mundane tasks. So in simple word, I would say that backend framework are very important so that actually you can make a powerful and rigid backend easily without worrying about the base code. By actually because you used to focus on your logics only and you don't have to care about irrelevant codes because you get the functionality of pre-written code by the use of framework itself. Framework can significantly streamline the development process and improve web application performance, scalability, and security. These are some basic points that we have already discovered and learned in this lecture. There are many popular backend frameworks that we have seen. Each have their unique features and functionalities. You can actually consider any of the framework according to your needs. Choosing the right framework depends on the specific needs and requirements of the project, as I already told you. So this is it for this video. I hope you liked it and hope to see you in our next video. So till then, thank you guys.